Hey everybody, we're back. I'm going to show y'all how we do our Cajun smoked pork chops. We're going to fry them, but first we need to make our marinade that we let them soak in a few hours. So let's get started. I got here some just regular milk. You're going to need a good bit because we need to cover all of them pork chops. Now you can use, this is just whole milk. You can use buttermilk. You can use evaporated milk, whatever you got handy. All right, the next thing we got is some Louisiana hot sauce. We're just gonna put a good bit of that in there. All right. Next thing we got is our yellow mustard. We're gonna do a little bit of squeezing. All right, bam. Next, Cajun smoke, of course. We're gonna get us a good bit in there. All right, there we go. We're gonna mix all of this up real good. Make sure all the mustard's all good and mixed in there. Make sure the Cajun smoke is mixed in there. Now this is all we put. I don't put no egg in it. You can put Worcestershire if you want, but I don't do that either. This is how my mom taught me, and this is how I've been doing it. So here you go. You see, nice little mixture in there. So we're done with that. All right, we got our bowl. We got these beautiful pork chops here. We're gonna lay them in the bowl there. Okay, we got 2 in there right now. So let's just pour a little bit now and make sure that gets some. All right. Now we can put 2 more. We might be able to get 3 on there. There we go. Pour a little bit more on there. Okay. Do these other 2 pork chops. This is just a pack of pork chops picked up today. All right, let's pour the rest of that milk on there. All right, that's it. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. I'll probably put them in for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. The longer they soak in there, the better they're gonna be. So I just started a little bit late today, but you know, you can put them overnight if you want. Really doesn't matter. It's just gonna tenderize. It's gonna make it just that much better. I'm gonna show you all how we're gonna cook them pork chops. What I use, Mama always knows, the Progresso breadcrumbs, the Italian. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dump the whole thing in here. There we go, all done. Then I'm gonna hit them breadcrumbs with the Cajun smoke. Look, dump a whole bunch in there. All right. Now, got my whisk. I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up good. Get a little bit on the counter. That's all right. And I mean, really, you don't even need to use the whisk. I mean, breadcrumbs, and you just hit that with your hand real quick too. All right, so here we go. Got the pork chops ready to go. So we're gonna take that. Look how beautiful that is. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna shake it a little bit. I'm gonna flip up some breadcrumbs. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna put some more on the top and I'm gonna pat it down. I'm gonna do that again. I wanna make sure I get a good coating on there. I'm gonna shake it, get the excess off. And we're gonna do it again. Keep shaking this like this. It's all gonna coat. Move that over a bit. There you go. All gonna coat. I'll make sure the top has just enough. And then I kind of just flip it over like that, the way you're getting everything in there. Pat it down. Flip it again. And give it a little bit more. Pat it down. Shake off that excess. There we go. We're going to do this a few more times. just so y'all can see. You keep shaking it. Trying to get some more breadcrumbs. I like to make sure everything's coated good. Alright. There we go. We're going to make sure it's coated real good. Everything. Now with five, 6 pork chops is going to be about it for the breadcrumbs. After a while, the breadcrumbs start getting a little, like really moist, and it won't even stick to the pork chops no more. That's why I'm only doing a few with that. It's like 6 pork, 4, about 6. Whatever was in that pack. So that was a, let's see, that's a 15-ounce container of the breadcrumbs. Then with that Cajun smoke in there. There goes that time with that beautiful baked macaroni I did earlier. Alright, 2 more pork chops here. Maybe 3. I can't see in that milk there. But I'll let them soak probably about, we started at 4. So they've been soaking for about 4 hours. We usually eat a little bit late over here because everybody, you know, with the kids, everybody got baths to take. So I like to make sure everything's done and everything's hot. I can't stand cold food. Alright, last pork chop here. That's a big one now. Grab that, make sure we get some on the top. I'll flip it over. Make sure it's got a bunch of breadcrumbs on it. I'll flip that one a few times just to make sure. Alright. So now we're done with this. Alright, coming back for this. Alright, so here we are. We got all of them pork chops ready to go. Got them pork chops ready to go. I got one of them big, it's master built, but that's one of them big fries that you could put a 14-pound turkey in. I love it because you could put a lot more in this thing, especially, you know, with a big family. So go ahead now. I'm gonna drop 3 pork chops in there. 2 and 3. All right, what I like to do with this is I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna give it a little shake. Make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. And there we go. I'm gonna set the timer for 4 minutes and I'm gonna come back on it. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna pull them pork chops out. Ooh, look how pretty that is. 4 minutes. Perfect. Let that grease drain off of them. Oh, these are gonna be so good. I wish I could just tear into that right now. Let that grease drain off of them. I always put them on some newspaper. The newspaper likes to soak up that grease. Got all of the pork chops done. Look how beautiful that is. 4 minutes a piece. The grease was, I think, around 375. It's the max that thing can do. And I just want to show y'all. I'm going to pull this beautiful pork chop right there. I'm going to put it on a plate. Let's move this out the way. I want to show y'all. Matter of fact, look at this right there. Ooh, a little piece come off of that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, man, if y'all could try that, I'm going to tell you what. You ain't getting no better than that. Look at that. A beautiful piece. Now that's Cajun smoked pork chop. Y'all tune in next time.